Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Last time we took down the Proud Claude, which was honestly kind of a joke. And we're making our way up to hopefully round this place out pretty soon. I made a couple minor changes. We don't need the sneak glove on Barrett anymore because he's not going to be too worried about stealing anything for the next while. So I switched him over to the Fairy Ring, which protects against poison and darkness, and gave him the 4th bracelet to increase his magic defense and regular defense. Lost a materia slot though, so I mean, the Phoenix materia popped off, so I mean it's not the end of the world. Cloud and Tifa both have their ribbons though, which is going to be important coming up very, very soon. The only thing though, so Barrett's got protection against poison, darkness, and confuse, but I don't think we have anything that protects against silence or sleep. Yeah. Well, whatever. Oh, we gotta go up. Aw, oh, come on! Whoa, buddy! Holy crap! Zero interest in fighting those guys. Hey man, come on! Really? Holy crap, man. Tifa's taking a beating. What's her defense? Jeez. Making me almost want to go swap her out for Yuffie. Alright, so if you don't have Barrett in your party, that doesn't show up. But that is Barrett's ultimate weapon, missing score. Slightly better than the Max Ray. I mean, it's 1 point of attack difference and 10 percentage points of attack percent difference, but I would argue that I like the Max Ray better, even though it's got 2 less materia slots, because with the missing score there's no materia growth. So there's that. Is there anything we can put on Tifa to boost her defense? Adamant Bangle. Warrior Bangle. But there's no materia growth on that. Yeah, the only other thing I think... You know what? Let's give Barrett back the Crystal Bangle for a minute. I want to see... Yeah, no, the Imperial Guard's going to be better. What does she have for materia up here? You know, let's sacrifice, she doesn't need Death Blow. We'll do that. And we'll give Tifa the Crystal Glove. She needs the attack power. You know, I'm almost debating switching Barret over to the Max Ray. Well, you know, if we give Barret if we do that, that works. So 97, 75, and 97. I'm pretty happy with that. Although, oh, you know what, though? Yeah, the Mistyle's worse off. But, you know, I think the Mistile would, I feel like the Mistile would benefit Tifa a little bit more because she's right up in the front row. Okay, let's give Cloud the escort guard. I think I would almost rather have Tifa have the ability to dodge, because it's not too much worse on her magic defense, and her overall defense is, like, not really the end of the world. Okay, I want to go back and save first, because we made some more changes. Oh, come on. You know what? Let's... take it out. Take all of the parts out. Okay, that works. Oh, and you can get 8-inch cannons from those guys. Okay, so now that I got my tinkering done with, jeez. Let's zip back up here. Oh, come on, dude! Okay. Let's do this! You're going down, Hojo. Cloud holding his imaginary sword. Oh, the failure with a capital F. You moron! 83%. Your son? Oh, crap. Ah. Okay, so I guess it depends if Hojo's talking... If Hojo's talking about Sephiroth being his son in, like, a metaphorical sense, as he's, like, his son of his science experiment, like, he fathered the project kind of thing, or if he's actually talking in a literal sense where him and Lucretia were a thing, because then that would skew the theory about... Or not the theory, that would skew the idea that I got earlier, that Aerith and Sephiroth would technically be like half-siblings, because Sephiroth would be the direct lineage of Hojo, and Aerith is the direct lineage of Professor Gast. Interesting. Oh crap, he stuck himself with the Genova cells! Yeah, we get to fight Hojo himself! Don't worry too much about the first round, just attack. He'll call up, well, you'll see. He'll call up monsters. Don't worry about them, though. Just take out Hojo. I think this should do it. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, let's do a magic breath. We'll drop an Alexander on him. Now, the arms here, don't bother taking out the arms individually. If they're subject to area damage, it's fine. But if you go individually after each of the arms, it's pointless because they regenerate pretty quick. Oh, he doesn't have magic breath. Well, there goes one of the arms. The magic breath damage is actually pretty decent, so I mean it's worth it. Oh, hey, we got Mug. You just spam your magic breath at him. Oh, Barrett might sleep here. Yeah, we got protection against that, bro. That's what the ribbons are for. All right, phase 2 down. We'll drop a big guard. Let's see if we can get a stop on him. We'll drop a bad breath. We'll throw a Bahamut 0 at him. We'll throw a Hades at him, too, for that matter. Because he is susceptible to stop. I know that. I like how this attack takes so long it stops the ATB for the entire time. All right, blast him! You know what? We don't need a white wind. And yes, he counters with silence. Look at the damage! Wombo combo! Wow, he's just going on Barrett there. Oh, we're there he goes. Not that hard. Just watch out for his status ailments, because that's the biggest part of the trouble with him. All right, 25,000 experience and 2,500 AP. Oh, we mastered heal. Look at the material levels. And you get a power source. Yeah, that's messed up. All right, we saved the day. We finally got rid of Hojo. Never to be seen or heard from again. Good freaking riddance. And we were able, I guess, I'm assuming they didn't show it, but we shut down the cannon. It didn't power up all the way, so. Uh-oh. 7 more days. Jeez, that's not good at all. Interesting choice of music here. Come on, please, Kate Sith, don't come back. That's such a weird statement. Like, I don't know if Tifa realizes it, but stars are not. Well, at least as far as I know, I've never seen one up close and personal. But stars don't seem to be conscious beings. They're like masses of energy. I don't think they see what you're doing, and if they could see what you're doing, I think what these people are doing on this floating speck of solid matter floating in the universe, I don't really think they care. Honestly. I mean, technically it's not true. You're going to go together to the end of the game, so I mean, there's that. Potentially not in the same party formation, but you know, you're going down there collectively together as a group. I love how nobody bothered to land the airship. It's just been flying there all night. What are you going to run around and just do squats everywhere? What was that? Oh, the stupid cat came back. What's that even supposed to mean? Oh, were they being creepy? Oh, well, that was nice of him. Yeah, good thing she didn't snatch the materia. Oh, there she is. Well, looks like everyone's back. All right, Sid, piloting the ship now? Yeah, look at that. Turbo airship. Hold them down? Why does nobody else need to be held down? All right. That is the end of Disc 2. Oh, Cloud doesn't look like he's doing too much sliding there. All right. So, Disc 3 starts you off right in the final dungeon. And Disc 3 is essentially that, the final dungeon. They imply that you can only slide down into the dungeon. That's not true. You can leave the dungeon anytime you want. Like, you can come in here, you can go back and forth, you can make your way to the bottom point before the actual point of no return, which is essentially right before the final boss, or final boss rush kind of deal. You can go all the way down there and still turn back and come back out and do some other extra stuff, but we're not gonna necessarily do the final dungeon all right now. We are, however, gonna get some enemy skills in here if we can, and hopefully finish off our enemy skill materials altogether. But before we make any real progress into this dungeon, we have a bunch of stuff that we have to there's a bunch of optional stuff that we're gonna go and take care of. Trying to decide what we want to do first. It's like we have battles to do with the weapons. We have a bunch of materia that we need to master in order to get all of the master materias. We still have another summon we need to get, but in order to get that summon, we need to go do the chocobo breeding thing. When we do the chocobo breeding thing, we have to do chocobo racing, which means we're going to be at the gold saucer, which means we are going to have to grind out a bunch of GP, go to the battle arena, and take Cloud through there solo to get Omni Slash. We still got a bunch of stuff to do. And then we have to take down this dungeon itself. But I think what we might do first is get some enemy skills. And I might swap in Yuffie so that we can make use of her conformer, because there are Master Tonberries in this dungeon, and you can morph the Master Tonberries into ribbons, which I thought was pretty cool. We're gonna want to go out and I forgot to look for where the Cactus Island is, but we're gonna want to go there so that we can morph some Cactuars into Tetra Elementals. We need to get... What else do we need to get? The biggest part of what we have to do is going to be the grind to get all the AP to master all the materia to get the master materias. I will say though, the final boss will have different stats based on where your level's at, and one particular materia that you can use in battles. So I'm a little apprehensive about doing the grinding because I don't necessarily want to go into the final boss at level 99, but there's a possibility we could, depending on how... Or actually, we have another dungeon we need to go do first. So I think we'll probably look for some of the enemy skills in here, and then we're going to go fly over to... Or no, we need the chocobos for that. So we're going to do the chocobo thing first then, I guess. Okay. Well, I'll start putting together how I want to go about doing that, because, like, I'm not going to make you sit through all the chocobo races and stuff. That's painful. But yeah, we will call it a day here for now, and next time we will begin the process of our endgame cleanup. We're finally at the end. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and until next time, thanks for watching.